Good evening, Misfits. 21.2 is 17.1. This guy just waxed Sherb again, and now he gets to help me show you guys how to do the movements that he's probably not super excited about getting back into.
Let's do some more.
We are going to talk about efficiency tips. We're going to talk about how to warm up. Then we're going to head into the studio and do the full breakdown. When it comes to warm up, competition day, we want that sweat check first. Get into the gym or go to the machine in your house and get on it and just ride it until you start to get sweaty, start to get loose, then start to work on your mobility stuff. This workout very specifically needs a primer. You absolutely need to have that first sweat check. Heart rate gets up a little bit, but then we need to get it even higher before the workout so you don't feel shocked at any point during the workout. We are suggesting 3 rounds, 10/7 assault bike calories, 12 kettlebell swings. On the assault bike, we are looking for what we call pyramid pacing. You go pretty hard in the first one, really hard in the second one, and then back off a little bit again in that third one. When it comes to the transitions and the kettlebell swings, don't need to necessarily push that. That's in there to get that hinging in, to get the blood flow, so you can continue that mobility a little bit after, rest 5 to 10 minutes as the heart rate comes back down, and then get into the workout. When it comes to the movements in this workout, there isn't a ton that goes into maybe make or break like some of the higher skill movements, but when you have things to think about, you have things to work on, you move a little bit more efficiently, and you can keep the demons at bay when it comes to your mental game. So when it comes to the dumbbell snatch, we actually just saw it a little bit with Sherb if you watched the live. You gotta make sure that on the way down, you know what sort of mobility that you have, and you get at least some leg bends. You can get a tiny bit of leg drive on the way up and actually use your hips. So Hunter, I'm only gonna make him do one. He's gonna get that dumbbell up overhead right now. And then as he is passing the dumbbell back across his hips and his waist, he is just gonna make sure that he gets some leg bend in there. Now this position right here might look, you can go ahead and stand up, you're good. That position right there might look nice and easy for him because he has that good mobility through his hamstrings and his lower back. If you do not have that, you need to get a little bit lower. That is okay. Your back pumping out in this workout is not going to be fun at all. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the burpee box jump over. We're going to give one tip for sort of both directions here. See a lot of people that, especially bigger athletes that move too much when it comes to the burpee in any form, and especially this one. So Hunter is going to do his burpee and actually stop on top of the box, but what I want you to notice is he's gonna stay as low as he can. He's not gonna move his mass around in a bunch of different directions that he doesn't have to, that he's not going to get credit for. So he comes down here, he stays low, he jumps up onto the box. You can actually go back down. We'll make him do a second one. So as you see there, he stays low. He doesn't have to stand all the way up before he jumps. He does not have to jump super high. He's picking his legs up. Really trying to be efficient there because this stuff is going to add up. On the back side, make sure you are working on your footwork. Know exactly what your footwork is. I'm going to show you what we suggest. Slight variations are not a big deal, but what we want is the same thing over and over. We want repeatable sets so that you feel comfortable when it starts to get really nasty. So as he jumps up onto the box this time, make him do another burpee here. As he jumps up onto the box, he is going to be facing the side of the box, and then he's going to step across, pivot, and then he would go back down into his next burpee. And again, slight variations are not a big deal here. What we are looking for is repeatability. So again, we're looking for that sweat check. We're looking for that primer. We want to stay efficient in these movements. We want to have things to think about. We do not want to pump out our back. Let's head into the studio and keep talking about it.